Welcome back to another edition of S.O.O.N Sports Podcast. I'm your host, J. Ty Tyler, better known as Coach J. Uh, we just gonna get right into it. We're going to talk about this past Sunday uh, game, against the Green Bay Packers. You know, the Commanders, Taylor Heineke came out. First half kind of a little off. I believe that it was his rhythm that getting back in sync with the guys, and his timing was a little off, and he was making some bad decisions earlier on in the game. Uh, a part of me felt like, not saying because we got to win that he was going to come back and basically gather himself and have a better half the second half, which happened, and we got the victory. Defense played fairly sound. Still almost allowed them to come back. They had a little bit more time on the clock. I believe they would have came and got a field goal range to win a game. Bad decisions down at the end of the fourth quarter with the coaching staff. I believe that they should have either went for the field goal or ran another play to run a clock down a little more, or at least try to go get the first down or something like that. Um, had they did that though, they probably would have lost the game because they would have had better field position. So is up in the air. I almost guarantee that if they would have scored anyway, meaning Green Bay, if Green Bay would have scored anyway, they would have said that the coaching staff of the Washington Commanders should have either went for the field goal, or they should have, went for the first down or whatever. So that's neither here or there. Uh, they barely got away with that win. Overall, I give them a C plus maybe. Because we got the win. We came out, we played good. People made good plays. The combination of Robinson and Gibson was good. I felt as though they could have. Gibson was the hot person. They should have stayed with him a little bit more. I believe, they was even though Robinson had more yards than Gibson, I believe Gibson was the high hand at that particular point, and they pulled them, and that kind of hindered what we could have done too. If we limited the mistakes that we made, we could have the deficit could have been more. Overall, though, that second half was tremendous. We played good ball. The defense is still a little shaky to me because every time, we blame the offense for certain things, but every time that the offense scored, the defense allows opponents to come back and score. If you're a top five, top 10 defense, that doesn't happen. You got to eliminate people from scoring, especially in critical situations. And so that's my overall take. Ron Rivera to me still is a little shaky. Uh, uh, I mean, if it wasn't for the play of the players, uh, they would have looked a little suspect to me. But overall, we can ride off this victory. Go to Indianapolis and get another one, man. We gotta put some wins together. Try to get to 500 and go from there. Special teams. We got one of the best punters in the game. Uh, our field goal kicker missed a field goal, so remember that. And so if we make that field goal, we up by 5 instead of two. So those things you just gotta have play good overall for the entire game, 4 quarters, not one half and another half. So that was my overall breakthrough of the Commanders. Taylor Heineke threw for like 201 yards, went like 20 of like 33 or something like that. So that wasn't that bad. That interception was bad. Being aware where you at when you running the ball, you could have, held on the ball with both arms and different things like that. But for the most part, he came back and made some incredible plays. McLaurin made some incredible plays, some incredible catches. Gibson played good. Robinson played fairly decent, you know, and that's what we got to do. The defense, overall, our linebackers played had a decent game this time. Our corners played fairly decent, and our safety played overall, like I said, C+. We gotta capitalize on some of the mistakes that we make, but other than that, I would give us a C+. And let's just build from there, and go from there and get a win after win, take it one game at a time. Heineke looked good in that second half, so that's my take on this week's Commanders game. We looking for coaches, student athletes in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, entrepreneurs, different things of that nature. If you want to interview, if you have any questions or concerns, or if I can help you in any way, you can email me at coachj224@gmail.com. That's coach the letter J 224@gmail.com. And we're gonna come back at you next week. We got some amazing interviews coming. And so y'all just stay tuned. Go subscribe to the channel. That's S.O.O.N Sports Podcast. We on Spotify and we on YouTube. Until next time, uh, be back at it next week with another Commanders review, and we're gonna go from there. Y'all have a blessed week. Peace.